when we were living together in Philadelphia, sort of struggling to get by as independent professional wrestlers, did
Yep.
you see yourself in the spot that you are now?
No, of course not.
No?
No, not at all. So like first there was no there's no like AEW at the time. So obviously that's part of it. But like when I look at all these guys that they've kind of paired me with, it's crazy to think about. Like I always looked up to Bryan Danielson. Like I loved his stuff and like when he's on the Independents, when he's in Ring of Honor, even like in WWE, I loved all that. Like it was always awesome to watch him wrestle and he was one of the guys that I wanted to like emulate and be like. Um, you think of like Moxley, Claudia, like these are all like Regal. These are all guys that I really looked up to. I went to my parents' house the other day and I found like a 21 disc set of William Regal matches that I bought from like High Spots or something. So it was like I never kind of saw myself on the level with these guys. And like when we were living together, my goal was just to find a way to make a living wrestling. And I always thought that that would be through the independents for a long time. Like maybe I'd get to go to Japan, maybe I'd get to do more stuff like in Germany. Like I was in Germany at the beginning of when we lived together. Like I always thought like I'd do this journeyman thing and then maybe eventually I would get to like maybe WWE or something. Like or not even that. Like I would just find a way to make a living wrestling wherever it was. And that was what I wanted, and that's what I would be happy doing. So I never thought that like AEW would even exist. And then not only did I not think it would exist, then once it did exist, I didn't think all these other guys would go over there. And then I didn't think that I would be paired with them. And like it's just been such a wild ride over the past few years. And I'm so lucky and I it couldn't have played out any better. I'm super happy to be at AEW, but like it's not something I ever would have predicted for myself. Like I thought I would be like this journeyman independent guy. Maybe I'd get like a cup of coffee somewhere on TV and that'd be cool. And then I could raise my indie booking fee when I'm back in high school gyms and stuff. And that's kind of what I thought my career would be. But I was like, maybe I'd eventually be able to like get a taste of it. But now I've been wrestling on TV for the past, I guess, 3, almost 4 years now. And like, it's a fever dream, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. I've told you this story before, but I'll share it now here. Your very first match on TV, I was watching with my buddy Tanner, who's also a huge wrestling fan and appreciates all the tickets that you've gotten us to AEW shows. So thank you. But I cried my fucking eyes out, man. I did. When you came out and you were wrestling on TV, and I didn't know, like you were just wrestling at that point. You weren't in like the group yet, so we didn't really know where you were gonna go and what was gonna happen. But it was still amazing. Thank you very much for tuning in to that clip. If you enjoyed it, then you'll love the full length episode right here. Right here. Click it. Go ahead.